Questions?
TD Fall is 26 with 33, another pretty impressive effort for him.
He's getting better and better, and he did it in 27 minutes, fouls. It's just, again, and I think he sat in his seat and last time, and I'm sure he'll sit in his seat again here in a few minutes, and you can ask him again. And he admitted, I'm playing with my hands too much. You know, they tell me to stop, but he's got to stop because we need him on the floor. The thing that I was the most proud of, I mean, what a crazy game we play. LSU leads for 25 minutes of the game and gets beat by 20. It's crazy. I thought they got a little fatigued. I thought the 1-3-1 finally got effective for us at the end. And then, you know, we were so much more effective offensively in the second half. 21 assists off 33 made field goals shows that we were sharing the ball. And at the end, I just wanted us to get downhill and put pressure at the basket.
Did you do anything differently against Antonio Blakeney? He had a completely different second half.
Well, you know, believe it or not, the game plan was to try to do that the whole game. We knew. I mean, LSU's obviously had its struggles. I don't know their team. I don't know why. I don't pretend to know why, but I know that they're talented. Antonio Blakeney was a top 10 kid in the country. Could have gone anywhere in America. He'll play at that next level. And we said, you know, the one thing that you can't do is you can't give them much life, much hope. Well, we knew it was going to be through him, and we just let him get touches, and we let him drive us, and he started making shots. And I think the rest of their team started playing with that same confidence. Skylar Mays, another freshman, was terrific. Those two kids were really having their way with us. We just tried to stay attached to him as much as possible. And in the 1-3-1, we moved it back, which allowed those wings to stay attached to him so that he couldn't catch it off the initial pass.
Andy, what is it about you guys' ability to come back, especially when it just looks like you guys were kind of dead in the second half?
Yeah, you know, that's a great term, dead, because literally, I was just telling our group, you know, this season's a grind. Think about this. We played an emotional game, dug out of a biggest hole, I guess, in the history of our program, being down 23 with 18 to play against Auburn. That's, you know, that game ends 7:30, 8 o'clock, whatever time it was. It's going to take you a little while to regroup from that. Now you're late Sunday. Now you're turning on Monday to play. Thankfully, we didn't have to travel. The grind is real, and it's throughout college basketball. And the teams that can continue to just stay the course, win games such as this. It's so important. You have to protect your home floor. If we would have done that throughout the course of the season, we wouldn't be in the predicament that we're in. Because our next two are on the road, Bud Walton Arena on Saturday, and then a Saturday-Tuesday turn by going to the Hump on next Tuesday. So this game was very, very important for us to try to build some momentum as our next two are on the road.
Were you worried about a letdown with you guys obviously knowing LSU's record and
You know,
how they've done?
I would hope not, but, you know, human nature is human nature. I just didn't think we played very well early. We let the game be free and easy. We can't play that way. That's just not how we're built. We have to get dirty. We have to get grimy. We have to try to come up with some stops. I'm amazed that we were able to win the game when we lose the rebounding battle, but we were so good offensively in the second half. 52 on 57% shooting, again, 21 assists off 33 made field goals. We continue to, you know, we're shooting over 75% as a team from the line, 90% tonight. Made the plays we needed to offensively.
You've talked at times about Terrence's shot selection. It appears that it's really progressing.
Much better, you know, still a third of his 21 attempts were threes, but he's really, really good in the open floor. There was a time, I think one of my assistants said he was driving it. I think he was something like 15 of his last 16 from two. So we're like, man, get downhill. So again, Antonio Blakeney was guarding him, and I was trying to get some baseline screening action to get him downhill. I thought he made a great decision when the game was still very much in play, when he drove it and penetrated and kicked it to KG, and KG finished. He made a great pass to Sebus one time, which makes those bigs a little more reluctant to fly to the ball, which allows him to get to the rim.
Do you think this team is starting to gel now with the season?
Gel, my goodness. I mean, we've been doing this a long time, man. I mean, we got to get this thing out of the oven. We got to be gel, yeah. We are what we are. We just got to play better. I got to get Sebus back playing like an all-league player. This is the second back-to-back game, no double-double. Mr. Double-Double, you know. Maybe we got to stop all the Valentine's Day commercials. Rico Suave, did y'all see those? We got to get him back to his day job, I think.
Along those lines, how big of an opportunity is Saturday for you guys as a top 50 RPI team on the road?
It's the next one. I am a firm believer in that, hey, man, keep your head down, grind. You'll end up where you're supposed to end up. You got to try to stack wins one way or the other. You know, we've had some success in Bud Walton Arena. I'd like to think that would help us moving forward, but it doesn't. We've got to go handle their pressure. We got to attack. We can allow the game to be free and easy. We've been able to overcome it at home because you play through the energy of the other people in the building. You don't get that on the road. So it's harder to dig yourself out of those holes. So we've got to get good defensively. We've got to get a couple of our key guys playing to the way that they're playing. Again, Terrence Davis was outstanding tonight. I thought Brian, after not playing well early, helped us late. Rasheed Brooks with some big minutes. Now we've got to get those other guys playing to their standard and see what we can do.
How do you feel about DeAndre and just the way he played after ending the last game the way he
I
did?
thought he played okay. He made a couple of poor decisions. You see, he only played 24 minutes because his decision making. But I was pleased to see him making shots. He goes 5 for 9. If memory serves, that's only the third game of the season where he's been over 45% from the field. He's got to be more efficient for us, and tonight he was.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks, Andy.